Ja, täglich murmelt das Täglichtier? Ach, keine Ahnung. Und damit herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Runde Genshin Impact. Ja, wir sind immer noch in der Story. Ich muss euch ehrlicherweise was gestehen. Ich habe gepanikt und ich habe ein Event gespielt ohne euch. Wie kann ich nur? Schlimmer Mensch. Aber Story ist weiterhin eigentlich Priorität. Und bevor ich mich von irgendeinem Quatsch ablenken lasse, mache ich das übrigens an. Übrigens, Nicole, weil ich euch nicht gar nicht erzählt habe. Ich habe Nicole gezogen. Ich glaube, ich habe sie euch noch gar nicht gezeigt. Aber ich habe sie gezogen. Ja, sie ist jetzt in meinem Repertoire. Sie ist nicht gebaut, weil ich die Artefakte nicht dafür habe. Und der Boss, der hier in der Story vorkommt, Leute, ich weiß nicht, ob es Totoro ist. Psst. Aber der muss auf jeden Fall noch geklatscht werden dafür. Das heißt, es hat eigentlich wirklich oberste Priorität, aber Quick macht wieder was anderes. Ihr kennt mich ja. Passiert. Naja. Auf jeden Fall, keine Ahnung, um was es hier gerade geht, weil es immer eine sehr große Distanz immer zwischen den Folgen ist, weil Quick dazu kommt. Naja.
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside. Also on the subject of heroism. I feel that if the subject posed with, I'm sure someone call it cliché or old-fashioned.
Dass wir hier jetzt einfach den kleinen Filler-Part, der das hier nämlich ist, überspringen und zur Explosion kommen.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my... Then place the two statues face to face. Yes! That's exactly... It'll be a masterpiece. Miss... I'm sorry. Just call me Nicole.
What? Oh, no.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure... In this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Honestly, I feel the same way.
Ich finde das so krass, wie groß sie eigentlich ist.
I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really am someone who likes stories about heroes. Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? Oh, never mind that.
Sollte sie sich nicht wundern, dass sie einfach Telepathie machen. Allein das sollte ja eigentlich schon drauf erklären, dass da irgendwas nicht normal ist. Ja, was soll ich überhaupt machen? Soll ich mit denen reden? Ich glaube, ich sollte nicht mal mit denen reden. Aber was sollte ich dann tun? Helfen Sie mir, ich bin in Gefahr. Was ist mein Ziel? Geht zur großen Halle der Wahrheit. Aber... Okay, scheinbar ist die große Halle der Wahrheit woanders. Aber waren wir hier nicht gerade? Na, scheinbar haben wir uns aufgeteilt. Das sieht auf jeden Fall nach einer Halle der Wahrheit aus. Ja, ich fühl mich schon ziemlich bewahrheitet. Not gonna lie. Was ist das denn? Das hat sich jetzt einfach komplett verändert. Arus Spiegelbild, das ist einer der komischen Gesellen von König Deschkrit, ne?
Closer inspection reveals many familiar faces. To what do we dusty old fellows owe?
You surmise correctly. We are here to care.
Oh, enormous, you say.
Todd wahrscheinlich dann auch.
You've even put a smile on Goatee and Crocco's faces. All the... I know that laugh. Lilapar? What on earth are you doing here?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you three get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the younglings. Truly hysterical.
Why, you... Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, Lilupar. Goatee, but didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you break free, and how did you get in here?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing in human body. It's almost tragic. watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important.
Turf.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
Time is of the essence. Let's get down to we come to you, O three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. As for precisely what we need your help with, it's a long story.
All right, stop arguing, Croco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth it. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open. Unless, with the passage of time, you have found a new answer?
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have to reach their soul.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question, it's the answer to all three of them. All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Love and hate eventually fade into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. Only time can distinguish between right and wrong. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the prouder someone is, the more inclined they are to believe that only time is qualified to be their judge.
Time. Well. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse time, to bring love and hate, right and wrong, the rise and fall of all things back to their point of origin.
Wer seid ihr denn?
This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long time. You have my sincere gratitude.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You three seem to be in
Meine
good
Fresse,
spirits.
es sind einfach irgendwelche random
Prison can help a
NPCs.
person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you... Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease.
Should we
Die
maybe
haben ja schon mal
introduce
irgendwie ein
ourselves?
bisschen
Sure.
sich kennengelernt.
I'm
Das bringt
Sethos,
mich aus dem
the
Konzept.
current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world.
Let's hold off on the introductions
Mann,
for
warum
now.
müssen das
We can
denn
always ask
normale?
Nefer
Die
about
sehen so goofy aus.
You're like a helpless parent.
Oh,
Gods
Scheiße.
and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in
Ach,
today's
jetzt da
world.
spricht eine
Is
Ziege
that
mit
so?
mir.
Well,
War
I think
im-
we'll
war
take
mal
it
im
in
Wasser
stride,
irgendwie, war
just
das
as we
was
did
soll ich
with the
mit
3 questions.
Uran oder so?
Let's not forget, it was my persistence that won
Das
you
Tier,
both your
sprechende
free...
Tiere in
Fair
meinem
point.
Genshin.
I
Das
have
ist
to
nicht das
applaud
erste
your
Mal
persistence.
zugegebenermaßen. Aber diesmal
And
sind
I
die...
must praise you for your
Ich
wisdom.
fand auch schon der komische Drache
state your
aus der
wishes.
I'm
Quest mit
sorry?
dem
Why, your tremendous
Mini-Dino.
accomplishments
Bisschen
deserve a
komisch.
reward, do they not?
General
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the like...
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one...
Whatever is wrong with Ermin's soul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon?
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts.
Oh, I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, Why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid?
Die hat einfach noch kleine Schulden bei uns.
A smooth talk.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death.
Was war nochmal
I hear
Aru?
your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage. You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help.
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend our support or not?
Wirklich?
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for?
I simply mean we shall do what comes nat. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber...
We do. We understand the risk.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance to come so close to creating a utopia. Knowing this, are you sure of your decision?
We
Ach,
are
papalapap.
If your minds are made up, very well. With Saint Chesapank, Saint Bennu, once you surrender...
Kommen die jetzt auch? Okay. Die waren eventuell auch einfach zu faul, dafür auch noch irgendwie eine Art humanoides Model zu machen. Ey, tut mir leid, die Namen, ne? Ich komme damit so durcheinander. Ich weiß, es gibt hier extra das hier, damit man sich angucken kann, wer die einzelnen Charaktere hier sind, aber das werde ich selbst, wenn ich durchlese, nicht verstehen, also passt schon.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let us not forget that a god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Desh...
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote?
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true. But
Huh? Can someone attest to this? Do we have any proof?
I ask the three kings, can any of you vouch for the truth of this claim?
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear accountability. That way...
Perish, you diabolical fiend!
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your decision. What sort of fiend would do that?
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I say...
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting. Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, the myriad souls residing within the golden slumber will to take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of benevolence. The deceased have a right to rest in peace.
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis King and Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aru. By the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wisdom and will, let the gates of Aru be reopened.
Haben wir es geschafft?
What's this? Are we under attack? No.
Here you are.
Father. Father.
It's Jet's father, Jibriel. That's right. He entered the golden
Kennen wir den?
summer, didn't he?
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown. Strong as a wild beast.
You have to leave, don't you? Please.
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Father! Father! Father.
Hey, Jet. Do you want...
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can...
You've grown strong, Jet. More than enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. Goodbye, Father.
Ah, me, what a touching reunion that was.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge whether this... Although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was...
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take...
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aru.
All of us? What?
Vilify me no further. Scholars, using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded even against Irminsul itself, unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said.
Amazing. And all...
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because King Deshret did not...
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality.
Why, yes. I've already contacted them. They'll be here soon.
Okay. Dann haben wir jetzt ja ein gesamtes Kapitel damit abgeschlossen. Und ich würde sagen... Das war's dann mit der Folge. Lasst gerne ein Like, Abo und Kommentar da. Wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. Bis dann. Ciao, ciao.